Haitians are have a very telling thing that when they introduce themselves or they talk about themselves, they say, oh, we are 200 nations. And I've always been puzzled by that statement.
200 nations.
200 nations. And when you think about it, what they mean is that they are from 200 different tribes from the continent.
Yeah.
And they realize immediately, once you understood that, you realize how complex the situation is. These people were thrown in these boats and had to cross and make themselves. And in the case of Haiti, they have to create some sort of synchronicity in the sense that they had to form a new government, a new language, a new religion, and at one point, why not a new country? And this is exactly what happened. And in the process, they had to realize that they were not a homogeneous kind of group. They came from everywhere in Africa, and it's until today we're still grasping, this kind of realities. And in the case of Haiti, we are always. Another saying the Haitians have pronounce at every corner of the street is that they are at this point, and which is something which is not happening yet. And part of the exhibit here was to realize that, that are literally put in a very small place. So we are a Pan-African state before even the term was coined, when you think about it. And I think Haiti is still grasping with that, so.
Edouard, do you want to just say a little bit about the work?
Excuse me?
Do you want to say a little bit about the work in the Jardin?
Yes.
In
Well,
the show?
I met Koyo. She came to visit because she had borrowed a piece of mine for another exhibit she had created. How we see ourselves, that she had done for South Africa, which is still turning around the world. Excuse me? When we see us, exactly. So it's a wonderful exhibit, and she was talking. We were talking in my studio. She came and we spent a few hours together, and it was quite. I tried to explain to her, the drama for Haiti, but that was still 200 years later, or 300 years later, still grappling with this. With all of these, givens to us that we still haven't managed to, iron out. And it's still something that astounds us Haitians, can we really make people realize how difficult it has been, for a small nation like Haiti, that really, after the revolution, disbanded and recreated the whole continent in one tiny little island, half of an island. That. And when you look at it, you realize how many different tribes, are set in motion in that small space. And literally, the continent of Africa was recreated geographically in a very compact little island. And people, you realize immediately that these people would have never met each other back in Africa, never even been aware of each other. So, here they are, trying to, it's quite an astounding affair, when you think about it, how they recreated, they had to create a new nation with, 210 different nations, and that they still, 2 centuries later, still talking about that. It's quite an amazing accomplishment, when you think of it. And, they created a new religion, in the synthesis of all of these religions that were coming about. So, one has a lot of work to do in a place like Haiti to make sense of it. So, understanding that is first and foremost for me, and trying to create a visual understanding of that is part and parcel of my work.
Sure. Thank you.